Welcome back, guys, to Top Deck Games. My name is TD Bapo, and we are here live at Top Deck Games, obviously, for our live stream. This is the Friday Night Magic. So, welcome. We are kicking things off with Monty and Renzo duking it out in the first round. Monty running Orzhov Aristocrats, I believe. Yep, it's his signature deck. And I believe this should be a very good matchup for him against Renzo because he is running white weenies or the mono white aggro, which I believe is the same deck that I ran back at the regional championships in Singapore. So, kicking things off with an Adeline. Looks like the Thalia and Kithion are already in the graveyard, which means Monty is looking to stabilize, but the Adeline seems to be a problem for him. Looks like going to block the token. It's going to take 4 damage, down to 11. Ooh. And there is the Knight Errant of Eos. So, one of my favorite cards in the deck. It just pivots you to like refill your hand. Yep, there's the Thalia's Lieutenant as well as the Hopeful Initiate. Convoking for 3, so it gets 2 creatures with mana value 3 or less. He should shuffle. Yeah, he's reading the card. It's the first time resolving, so he has to shuffle. It's a very confusing effect. We don't know why you have to shuffle your deck. So, hello, Master Jorn. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and share. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about the stream? But so far, things are looking very bad for Monty. As you can see, the board is filling up. He's looking to play the Hopeful Initiate as well. He's going to pass a turn. So he's got 5 creatures, making it 6, 7, 8. That's a tough board to break, if you ask me. But if you're the Aristocrats deck, I'm sure there are ways to delay the game. He even has Rally the Ancestors in his hand. The rest doesn't really do much. Unless he snipes off the ossification, which should matter. Plays the Cruel Celebrants. Still one of the enablers. He's still far off from comboing, so this is a very tough situation to be in. Oh no! Too early! He don't think he can do that. And looks like... Yeah, so that was very bad for Monty at least because he showed the Fatal Push too early. It's one way of answering Adeline. Now the problem is Renzo has that information. Yeah, he would rather play the Lieutenants. I don't think there's any reason to play Ossification and risk getting the Adeline killed early because that one token is going to matter in terms of damage. So he's going to play... Oh, never mind. He's looking to clear the board with Ossification. So that's going to exile the Cruel Celebrants, which is very bad. So Ossification on the stack. It's going to Fatal Push. What? What did he Fatal Push? Did he try Fatal Pushing the Adeline before? No way. Oh no. Monty, no. Oh my god. Yeah, that shucks. So what Monty should have done, I believe, is wait for the trigger. Oh no! So he fatal push his own, which is I guess kind of smart, but that's a lot of damage though. I don't know if he's gonna survive. Attack with everyone. Looks very simple. So if Renzo, yeah, gets to remember the triggers, it's definitely one of our most promising players here in CDO right now. He's based in Manila, but he's living here with his family. So it triggers the initiates and the Adeline, which also should trigger the lieutenants. Yeah, there's the other counter. Yo, Hams, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, brother, for watching. And as we saw, there was a very quick game one. Yeah, it's your boy, Ren.
If you would like to support this channel, check out our website at topdeckph.com.
Adeline. Such a very powerful card. It just snowballs very, very quick if it's not being dealt with. Okay, so we see a rally, a Cauldron Familiar on Monty's side. Looks like he's keeping. Putting down the Familiar. No, no. Swap up. Card that I couldn't see. So let's start off with a Swamp. That's a Plains. Okay. See, this is one of my gripes and like the full art lands in a stride because you cannot tell whether that's a plains or a swamp. No cap. All right, finally, uh, a courtyard. It's gonna give him the black source. That's a priest of forgotten gods. So there is the one drop for Renzo. Would have been very crucial. Oh, but he has the ossification. That's very sick. All right. So he can play lieutenants into recruitment officer, which is a very sick play. This is a very rough situation for Monty because he needed that priest of forgotten gods. Plays the scorpion, so a pretty decent blocker. And the cauldron familiar is going to drain him for one life. Passes the turn. All right, what's the game plan here? Draws a card. Another land, I believe. So I think the play here is the lieutenant into officer. Oh, it just slams the Adeline. Not afraid of any removal of some sorts. All right. There is the Zulaport Cutthroats. Still no enabler for like sacrifice effects. Uh, this is not looking good for Monty right here, ladies and gentlemen. Because this deck is about to pop off. If you played this deck before, or if you've been against it, you know that things can go really, really bad for the opponents. He already has 4 mana. Just wondering how he could sequence this properly. Maybe a lieutenant first. Looking to play Thalia. Trying to play around some removal. Plays Thalia. All right, let's hit resolve into a Thalia's lieutenants on the stack. Looks like it's gonna resolve. Makes both Adeline and Thalia big. She's gonna put in a lot of power. Wow, just passes the turn. That's interesting. Right. So it looks like he's playing around some removal, but Monty is looking to run out of cards. Just plays another plane. So it looks like he's flooding. That's not what you want to see. Which is why that the priest was so crucial. Oh, and there's mutable as well. That's pretty good. So it gets a recruitment officer to trigger the lieutenants. Seems like a pretty slow turn here for both players, but Renzo might switch things up pretty much soon. Because now he can decide to even play Aos if he just wants to win more. Yeah, he's looking right right at the card. I was thinking about probably attacking first. He sure does not want to drag this game a little bit longer. So he's looking to attack probably with the lieutenants because that's going to get bigger with Adeline's trigger. Oh, with Thalia as well. Sorry, because there's no reason not to attack. She has first. She has first strike, so like triple blocking her is kind of bad. Okay, so that's gonna make the Thalia's lieutenant bigger. Looks to block both creatures. Okay, takes 4 down to 17, and that's gonna trigger the Scorpion as well as the Cutthroat. Puts him to 15. Oh, not bad for Monty, still surviving, but he's almost out of cards and he's almost out of options right now. And here comes the Knight Errant of Eos, which triggers the lieutenants. He's gonna look at the top 6, gets 2 3 mana cost cards. He can get. Oh, and there's the oh my god, double lieutenant. That's disgusting. I think that's the play right there. Oh, but he's going for the initiates. Interesting. All right. I think he should have went for the double. Or maybe it's because he just wants the. Oh, yeah, okay. So he just wants to play it right ahead. What's the lieutenant? And then he should pump the Mutavault next turn for a huge swing. So it's looking very scary. So unless Monty has some sort of board wipe right here or like a settle the wreckage, then he's in a lot of trouble right now because that's a lot of creatures. Like a lot. Okay, gets the shuffle, cuts the deck. Looking to pass the turn. Just making sure everything is arranged. Yep. And he has one card, that's the lieutenants. Come on, Monty. You gotta do something. Alright, he's got a card in his hand. There's the fatal push, okay. Interesting. Goes for the lieutenants. I think the better target there was Adeline, but Lieutenant is also fine. It's just because the Adeline is just gonna snowball real hard and just make more creatures. That's like the better threat, rather than the Lieutenant just going bigger. Because that's very easy to chump block. Adeline just grows really fast. On the other hand, And then he has to deal with the Knight Errant of Eos. All right, looks like he's gonna pass the turn. Here it comes, the big swing. There is the Thalios of It's gonna grow everyone bigger, 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 bigger. It's not looking good for Monty. Uh, yep, and he's looking to swing. Swing big, my friend. Oh. Adeline Trigger gets another human. And that should make the. Yeah, there's the initiate trigger as well. And it's going to make the lieutenant bigger as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation. This is just the classic white beatdowns. I'm gonna block Adeline because she is the biggest power in the board. And there is the handshake. Congratulations to Renzo. Wins the first game.